Sarah was just doing the hoovering, bless her, and she's hoovered through the fireplace lights. That was nice. Hello everyone, how are you all doing? I hope you're all doing very well. Welcome back to my channel. Wow, that feels really nice to see, you know, that feels really nice to see. I genuinely hope you're all doing okay. I know there's been a bit of a break since my last video, or Christmas has happened. I hope, let's get that out of the way with first. I really hope you all had the best Christmas you possibly could have, because if you're from the UK, I know a lot of people's Christmases changed, and it changed for the worse for a lot of people, and I really hope that you managed to have the best Christmas that you possibly can do, and I really hope and pray that, well, next Christmas is, this whole experience is just a distant memory. Yeah, I really hope you, just genuinely from the bottom of my heart, that you had the best day you possibly could have given the circumstances. But I'm back on YouTube. I've had about 7 or 8 days to just really unwind. I kind of closed my laptop on like the 23rd of December, wrote my last few emails that I needed to do, and it's just been really nice to just have some me time. I've read a lot of books, I've ate a lot of food, I drank a lot of wine. This isn't wine, by the way, this is a coffee. But yeah, it was nice, and I really hope you're okay. But we're back. As you can tell, the tree is still up, because I don't take my tree down. When this goes live, I think this is going to go live on the 30th of December. I don't take my tree down until after New Year. It's just a thing we've always done. And Zara doesn't mind the tree being up as well, so we've both been like, let's just leave it up for New Year. It's a gorgeous tree, and it's still looking really healthy, which is brilliant. So yeah, we're going to be in the flat today, doing a bit of baking, which I'm so excited about. We're going to make some cookies, because I'm in the mood for something sweet. I know we've just had Christmas. I'm trying to like really monitor how much I actually eat, because I've done nothing but eat so much food. But yeah, me and Zara are in the mood to do a bit of baking, so we had a little rummage to see what we had, and we've got like flour and butter and that kind of thing. So we're going to make some cookies. My like famous cookies, well, they're not my famous cookies, it's a recipe I make all the time and you guys love it. I'll leave a link down below. So we're going to be doing that. Just going to give the flat a bit of a clean, a bit of a tidy. We're just going to, yeah, just have a chill day. We might get a walk in as well, because the weather's lovely. I think it's supposed to snow in London later. Also, do excuse my hair, it's just drying. I'm also really in need of a haircut, but all of the barbers in London have closed, so it's going to be Barber Zara giving me a trim on the sides. So I'll put that in this video. She does it today, I'm not sure. But yeah, we're going to watch a Christmas film, we're going to read some books. It's just going to be a lovely one. But yeah, I hope you're alright, and you're here for a bit of a at-home chill day. Have a coffee, have whatever you fancy. If you're watching this in the evening, have a gin and tonic, have a wine. If you're watching this in the morning, have a tea, have a coffee, have some Baileys in your coffee. I tell you what, oh, let me show you. Tell you what, bit of Baileys in your coffee. I never used to do it. However, Mr. Carrington, Mr. C, Ewan, he's like, put a slug of Baileys in your coffee, and it's delicious. So I'm not going to, because it's like 9:30 in the morning. But yeah, it's good. It's a good festive tipple. But yeah, the tree is still looking really lovely. I know a lot of people after this Christmas just want to take all the decorations down and just put them away and have done with it, but I still really love to have them out. Zara got this absolutely gorgeous like 4 apple decoration, just looks absolutely amazing. So yeah, it's still going strong, because we watered it every day. It's still really alive, it hasn't drooped at all, and we literally got this over a month ago from New Covent Garden Market. So I'm so impressed. Obviously all of the presents are now gone because they've been unwrapped, but yeah, genuinely love it. So we just made some breakfast. I made some poached eggs on a brioche bun, because we only had buns in the house, so it's inventive. I was also just telling Zara that I used to look after the chickens in school, and she's quite fascinated, because basically in secondary school I didn't really have a lot of friends up until like the last year of school, so I used to look after the chickens. And we used to be able to take a box of 12 eggs home, 12 eggs to our family every Friday. So I'd like clean the chickens out and look after them and feed them and water them. It was great, they were like my friends. chicken friends.
Oh.
And Zara just finds it a little bit weird. Zara's here, by the way, she's just taking it with it said canned up. But yeah, that was it. So we were also talking about eggs and how on the news there was a woman who she fertilised the chicken egg.
Naughty.
She put an egg in an incubator unit and laid a chicken from Waitrose.
Part of me wants to try it,
yeah,
but then I also wouldn't be able to live with myself with a chicken, so I just like fluttering around here, I'm like, go!
Our flat's only big enough for the two of us. Imagine having a little chicken wandering around.
No,
it was a duck. It was a duck. It was a duck egg. She laid a duck. Well, she didn't lay the duck.
Was she eating the duck egg though? Did she plan to eat the duck egg?
Yeah, she planned to eat the duck eggs, but she put it under a heat lamp, and then it ended up being a duck in her house. So she had it as a pet.
I watched one and it was chickens because our kids were like convinced, so they bought the incubator. I think they were from M&S. There it became.
Fascinating. Anyway, so Zara got this for Christmas from my mum, and it's a Ginspiration colour changing gin. So what you do is, well, obviously gin's made from vodka, if you don't know that. So you pour essentially a whole bottle of vodka in this and leave it to distill with all of the botanicals in here. So I think we've got like juniper berries, I think we've got like cardamom seeds. What else have we got? I think there's some peppercorns in there as well, some bay leaves. So you like tip it, don't you, upside down, 3 to 5 times a day.
Shake it, yeah.
Shake it, and then you can leave it to infuse for up to a week, 3 weeks. And then apparently if you add lemon to it, it turns blue.
No. So that will make it purple, and then if we want...
Oh.
No, that will make it blue, and then if we want it purple, we add a lemon.
Right. Okay. And then you sieve it, like you strain it. Right, we will report back in the new year whether this works or not. I'm intrigued. I don't know. I've done a lot of gin tour things, and normally they have to like heat it up in copper stills, so... My God. So we all finished the breakfast, and we've lived in this flat... We've lived in this flat like nearly a year and a half now. Coming up to 2 years, which is... It's mad. And when we first moved in, it was great because it was summer and we had the balcony, and obviously we've done 2 Christmases here now, and the clothes never really seem to dry during the winter because we just use these airers. So we just use these, which are like classic airers that you use to dry your clothes. However, we've always had this space here. Now when we first viewed the house, about the flat, we didn't have anything underneath, but we put like a recycling bin, some like ginger beers, and a clothes airer. So after much consideration and trying to persuade Zara, because she said we don't need a tumble dryer, which is correct, we don't need one.
I do have a deal.
Oh God.
If you're allowed to put the electric through the roof with a tumble dryer,
you're allowed to put the heating on. No, because what we'll do is we'll put the tumble dryer in the living room and you can sit next to it and be like...
I feel like we should bring the armchair in here.
So I've done some Googling and I found a really like good, efficient tumble dryer for a really good price, and we also have one of these. Oh my gosh, our gas is really high. So this basically tells us how much electricity and gas we've used. So we use £1.45 and 60p of electric. So apparently if you use tumble dryers correctly and don't have them on for too long, just the essentials, it will be alright. And this space is perfect for one, so we just need to basically be able to maneuver it in. So I need to measure up. Yeah, and this is the thing, obviously myself and Zara are moving house in like a year's time, hopefully, maybe a tiny bit longer. So we said that if we can't take it with us for whatever reason, which maybe the house we moved to has one, or I don't know, we don't have room in the moving van, we can just leave it for the new tenants and maybe just sell it to the landlord. So yeah, I'm gonna grab my laptop and see if we can basically try and find that one, if it's online, if we can get it delivered to our house, because obviously we're not supposed to leave the house for anything other than just exercise. So I'm gonna grab my laptop, which is here. I'm gonna do a bit of Googling and hopefully try and secure a tumble dryer so that we can actually have like dry clothes. It doesn't take weeks, because like things like jumpers and stuff, it just seems to take a while. So that's what I'm gonna do now. So I'm also gonna get us some new lights from Argo. Sarah's just doing the hoovering, bless her, and she's hoovered through the fireplace lights.
This is dangerous.
It's not the end of the world, don't worry.
Gonna be all right.
Yeah, the hoover will be fine. I did it.
Yeah, look, you like completely snapped a wire.
It's a very powerful hoover. I did it to my phone charger, to be honest, ages ago.
With this?
Still works.
Oh, okay, I feel fine then.
Yeah. I mean, Christmas is over, so it's fine. It's okay. After spending about 20 minutes trying to look for a tumble dryer, it turns out all of the ones that I had found are now either out of stock or can't be delivered to our postcode, or just aren't available to even collect. So can we lift the tumble dryer, main Zara? And probably best that we don't. So that's that. It's fine. It's not the end of the world. We can hold out. I mean, we've lasted a year and a half without a tumble dryer. We can wait a bit more. I was just really looking forward to it. But it's alright. I feel like I want to make some cookies and maybe just watch a film.
Yeah.
Do you want to do that? And go for a walk in a bit. Gosh, I feel like we're in the Christmas limbo in between Christmas and New Year. No one really knows what day it is, what time it is, what to do. So yeah, we're gonna have Diet Coke and maybe watch a film on TV. It's probably always a good thing to do. So I've got my hot water bottle. We're also gonna go in with a blanket. I mean, we are trying to be frugal with the heating, but sometimes you just need to put it on. And we are being a little bit gross. We ordered a takeout last night and we're having the leftovers for lunch because you've got to love your leftovers. So I think we're on episode 6 of Gypsy.
Yeah, and there's 10.
10 episodes. Guys, honestly, it's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. Definitely would recommend. It's on Netflix. It's a dream.
Really old.
Yeah, it's been out quite a while. I think we're going to watch a film tonight. I'm sorry, I'm on you. Oh, I'm so snug. I may have just had a nana nap. I call them nana naps. My mum calls them nana naps because my nana always used to nap.
And tell everyone how you woke up.
I woke up abruptly. I do this thing. I don't know if anyone else does. Let me turn this down. We're watching Matilda. We finished Gypsy. Well, the episode of Gypsy. I'm watching Matilda. I love this film. Arguably one of the best films ever made. Anyway. I do this thing. I think it's something like not sleep paralysis. It's the opposite of sleep paralysis where I jump, but I jump violently. And I don't know why I do it.
No, but like I was googling about it ages ago because remember it's common in men because you usually do it. Luke usually does it when he falls asleep. So Luke's way of getting into a deep sleep is he just like a little jump, but usually shakes a bed. But just then, like my heart was racing.
It's basically, so I did the psychology A level and it's between your 3rd sleep stage and your 4th sleep stage, like your REM sleep stage, which is your deep sleep, and apparently it's like your body falling naturally into it, but I like throw myself into it. It's really bad. Anyway, I had a 20-minute nana nap. It was glorious. We're having some festive crisps that we've got left over. We have done nothing but eat today, and we're about to make cookies.
I said we're having like a hangover day, aren't we? Without having a hangover.
So we're about to make start on the cookies, and oh my god, it feels really cold in here as well.
It's freezing.
I'm so envious of people who have like underfloor heating. Oh,
the window's open.
That's probably why. Let me go grab my slippers. Okay, slippers are on. I got some really lovely cookbooks for Christmas actually. Well, these are new ones, which I'm very excited about. And then these two, let me show you. The ones I've had quite a while. So the Green and Black's organic chocolate recipes and good old Gino De Campo's pasta books. So you'll be seeing these in use. And also this, which actually was my nana's from, I think it was the 50s. It's Bureau Home Recipes. Let me know in the comments if anyone recognises these or remembers them. It's like a really old vintage cookbook. It used to be, it was 1 and 6pence. So I don't even know what that translates to in modern day money. I think it's like 8 pence. But yeah, madness. So I'm going to add those to the collection. And then these were from Christmas and from my auntie and also from my mum. So my auntie got me Nigel Slater's The Christmas Chronicles. It's more like a book than a cookbook, but it's gorgeous. I love this man's recipes. I also have another Nigel Slater up there. And then this, which is like Middle Eastern cuisine. It's vegetarian and vegan recipes from Bangalore to Beijing. My mum got me Dishoom, which I've wanted for the longest time. Those of you who don't know, Dishoom is probably one of my favourite restaurants ever. It's an Indian restaurant. They've got them in London and also, I think they've got one in Edinburgh, but it's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I've been to the one in Edinburgh. It's amazing. And then this, my mum also got me, which is quick and easy. The Deliciously Ella. 10 minutes, 20 minutes and big batch cooking. So lots of cookbooks now, which is great because we're not going to be doing anything else other than staying indoors and cooking. So yeah, very excited about that. I am a little bit concerned about piling them up on there because as I said to Zara, I think any more cookbooks on top of this kitchen unit, the whole thing's probably going to come crashing down. So I might need to reassess that, but very exciting. Right, we've had the butter softening. Oh, that's squidgy.
Too soft?
No such thing. We need to weigh out some ingredients and get baking. Okay, this is a note to self. No more cookbooks. I just said to Zara, this is it. There is officially no more room. I mean, it looks great and I've got my 2 Nigel Slayers at the end. But I think one more and this will come down. Right, so let's go in the baking cupboard and get some ingredients out. I also need to do some decant. I need to do some decanting. This was... Oh, these are some Christmas, oh gosh, this is some Christmas cookie cutters. I really do need to do some decanting because it's a lot. Right, it's looking somewhat more organised, and there's still a bit of a crammed, organised, chaotic mess. Anyway, I've got the recipe up on my phone. I'll link it down below. It's the Cupcake Gemma recipe. We make it, oh god, I've lost track how many times we made it. It's incredible. You basically need bicarb, baking powder, self-raising flour, plain flour, 2 types of sugar, so brown and white, butter, salt, 2 eggs, and some chocolate. So we're using milk chocolate and white chocolate. You basically just put it all in a mixing bowl and mix it together. Freeze the cookie balls in the freezer for at least an hour, ideally overnight, and then bake them. So we usually freeze 6 and bake 6. And it's just delicious. That's what we're going to do now. Okay, now we need to add our milk and white chocolate into the cookie mix. Oh, I could just eat this as it is. Probably wouldn't recommend it because it's got raw egg in, but you can if you want. Right, let's add all this in. So this is our cookie dough ready to freeze. So yeah, we use these freezer bags and usually fit around 6 in each. This makes around, I'd say 12 good sized cookies. So it's perfect for like a family, or if you're baking some to give to like a family friend. It's really nice because you can just give them frozen and they can bake them at home. It baffles me with this recipe how we end up with different numbers every time. It's supposed to make 12 and we've made 17. So I don't know, I think maybe we've just made smaller ones than usual, but that's okay. So we're going to freeze them in batches of 6. This one's a 7. And wait, is that right? 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Oh dear.
Sorry, we made 19 cookies.
How?
I don't know.
I mean, I'm not angry. I'm quite excited.
I was just trying to do the maths. It's like, how many have we made? We've made 17.
Hang on though, January's going to be a tough month, so at least we can have 1 in the morning and 1 in the evening. I don't feel guilty. Because usually we have to limit ourselves to 1. We can have 2 a day now.
I'm just going to go on all of the runs. Anyway, thank you to everyone who did also say that I need to change the battery in the clock. I've been meaning to do it for like, well, basically all of Christmas. So here we are. It's no longer going to be 8:45 anymore. Woohoo! This is a book that Zara recommended I start. It's by Shari Lapina. I was going to read the one that my auntie got me, but I'm going to save that one. So she actually loved this, so I'm going to start. We're all hiding something. So it's from The Couple Next Door author, which we both read and loved in the summer. So I'm going to dip into this. Zara, wasn't I joking? That is good. I'm like 70 pages in. It's brilliant. It's really addictive. I'm going to do a bit of skincare after we've baked the cookies and had dinner, because I had a really lovely advent calendar sent over from Next Menswear, and they had essentially it was like a men's beauty calendar. So there was like a mini product in each of the doors. So we've got like a face exfoliant, a hand cream. It's like an eye balm. This is a lip balm, so I'm going to use that as well. And then we've also got a face mask. So I'm going to treat myself to a bit of nice bougie skincare after dinner, and I'm very much looking forward to it. So we're making ourselves an espresso martini because it is technically a bank holiday Monday today, so...
It's been a hard day.
I mean, to be fair, it's still technically Christmas. It's still technically like the festive break. So having an espresso martini on a Monday, I mean, who we can, we do that anyway. So I was just had a bath and then...
And I've come out like Hagrid. I don't know what happened in
like Hagrid?
Look at my hair.
You look lovely. I really want to have a bath, but we're going to do a bit more reading and then we're going to make starting dinner. So I was also preheated the oven, so we're going to put the cookies in. I think ideally you'd leave them to freeze for as long as you can possibly wait, but we want a cookie. Look at them! Zara, I'm very impressed. Cheers, chin chin.
Thank you.
Oh my god, honestly, I've made a mixologist of you, hon.
They smell quite nice.
Good.
So I heard that nobody gets ill in Russia because they drink vodka so much. So I'm thinking...
Plans for 2021?
If we just have a shot a day.
So the cookies have just came out of the oven, and the trick is with these cookies, you might think, like I say, I'll leave the recipe link down below, you might think that they need to come off the tray immediately, but because we preheated the tray and it's still very hot, actually keeps on cooking the bottom, which makes it beautifully golden on the outside, but super gooey in the middle. You can kind of see the oozy bit of white chocolate there. Little pieces too. Oh, they are sublime.
So dinner is served. We're totally cheating this evening, not doing something homemade, but we got these from Aldi. I think it was about 2.5 weeks ago actually. The butternut squash and chickpea pastry parcels. They're from their vegan range. We just baked them for around half an hour in the oven and they look delicious. Just having it with some mashed potato. We put some olive oil and some parmesan in. I did want gravy, but we just didn't make any. A little bit of reality for you that even though I do love cooking homemade from scratch meals, sometimes you just need a bit of freezer food and some mashed potatoes served to you with someone who looks like a ghost.
Oh, I'm so cold. That
was nice.
Oh. You're so welcome.
Kelly!
Candy!
Zara's popped her face mask on. I'm doing this one from the Barber Pro Skin Renewing Foil Mask. I've learned the hard way that peel off masks don't work. You know the ones that you like peel off, they're all good. No. I did one and it like really triggered. I got really quite reactive skin. And I also have psoriasis and it like, how bad was it?
Yeah, I've never seen your psoriasis on your face.
The whole of my forehead, I mean you can kind of get a rough idea, but the whole of my forehead was just covered. So those are a no. This sounds good, it's got hyaluronic acid in, but apparently it's a really low pH level, so...
Is it one of those like you can only do one a week?
Oh, buggering hell, I think I've just got some on the sofa.
Oh, that's okay.
Oops, I'll wipe that off. Yeah, it said don't put it on like broken skin and you need to leave it on for 20 minutes, so... We're going to watch some more Gypsy, wipe these off and then have a cookie and some ice cream. So the skincare mask came off. Wasn't that impressed with it. I think it's just my skin. They don't really like adhere to anyone who has a beard, so...
It looks dewy.
It does it. I'm going to go in with something. This is brilliant. I've recently started using this. It's by Kiehl's. I'm not going to lie, it's a little bit pricey, but it's done wonders for making my skin feel like really nice. It's a serum. It smells amazing. And you just rub it into your skin. It revitalizes your skin and makes it feel super, like, just good. So what's got in it? Hyaluronic acid, adaptin and herbal complex. It's anti-aging and boosts radiance and improving texture.
I need to use something anti-aging. More than me.
Oh my god. So we just warmed up the cookies and we're having it with some Madagascar vanilla ice cream we got from Tesco. Yeah, Tesco. These smell amazing.
Right. We put the cookies in the microwave for 15 seconds to warm them through. There you go. I'll leave the recipe link down below. It's a delight. Okay, I'm gonna wrap up this vlog. I think this is gonna be the second from last vlog of 2020. I've got one more coming for you, which is gonna be a nice little, I think we're gonna do like some canapes that you can make and some food bits that you can have for New Year's Eve, so keep an eye out for that. Obviously we're gonna be inside, just me and Zara, so if that's your jam, that's coming. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. It's lovely to have you all back. If you could give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't clicked subscribe already, please do. It's so lovely to have so many of you join over the year. It's been amazing. But yeah, I'll catch you up very soon. Bye for now.